What is going on, guys? Pedro here with another live stream. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Hope you guys are enjoying your evening. It is another day, Tuesday, May 30th. Crazy how time flies, man. Tomorrow's going to be Wednesday. We did have the bank holiday on Monday. It's been a little bit more of a slower week for sure. Lots going on. But yeah, if you guys enjoy these live streams, guys, make sure you guys smash that like button for your boy, guys. Let's get those likes up. Really do appreciate the love and support, guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah. So, as we wait for a couple more people to tune in, going to let them know that we are live. Beautiful gold trade. Ended up going over 87 pips in our favor, so it did end up pulling back. It did come back up to these highs, so this level of supply, and then push back down. But overall, the trade that we initially took from this morning, you guys could see that it ended up capitulating all the way down, about 87 pips in our favor. So beautiful turnout, team. Really nice trade. So had you have been here this morning on our live stream, you would have profited 87 pips. You would have secured 87 pips. So beautiful turnout there on our gold trade. Also, guys, make sure for all the new members, if it's your first time here, make sure you guys are also tuned in on our free Telegram group, guys. The link is in the video description below. Make sure you guys click the links to join in on that as well. And if you are new as well, maybe it's your first time here joining the family, welcome to La Familia. I'm excited to have you guys here this evening. And as you guys know, we're live. We're always killing it here, trying to support you guys as much as possible. Just waiting for, give me 1 second here. I'm going to be sharing this over to our free Telegram group. Guys, if you enjoy me coming on live here, let me know in the chat that you guys are you want me to keep doing this in the evenings. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button, guys, if you do find any sort of value or you enjoy me posting and coming on live here, guys. Okay, let me know, how's your day going, guys? Hope you guys are doing well, man. How's your day going? Let me know what kind of pairs you guys looking at. Let me know in the comments below. We're gonna dive in deep. We're gonna see kind of what's next for gold here, what's next for our major top pairs here. We're gonna go over this type of stuff together, man. Let's get it. All right, we got awesome, guys. We're getting more and more of our family members come in here. We got Kiyo, let's go. Love from Jamaica, bro. Hey, bro, I appreciate it, really do. Appreciate the love. Mohammed, morning, bro. Hey, good morning, bro. I appreciate it. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm excited to have you guys here. I know it's morning for some of you guys. I know some of you guys it's nighttime. I know here in Canada it's actually 11. Sorry, so I was about to say 10. It is 11:20 p.m. I just got back from the gym, and I figured I'd come on live here to support you guys as much as I can, and just to kind of go over the charts with you guys and share some time and kind of go with we'll go with the flow and see what the markets have to offer. So we got xauusd. Let's go, keep it up, brother. You are doing a great job. Thank you, my man. I really do appreciate the love. I'm telling you guys are awesome, man. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all the love and support, man. You guys have been very supporting, and our family's growing day by day. So I'm going to take a look. So let's clear everything off. So this is a beautiful kind of setup here. I'm going to clear this off. We're going to come back to it. Okay. What are we looking at for gold? We can see that even on the daily here on gold, I knew that it was going to come back up to this major level of supply on the higher time frame. Sorry, on the lower time frame. And so now at this point, I'll be honest with you, I still think that it may still come back down a little bit lower potentially. It really depends on what happens with Dixie here, though. We are at a major level of supply here, so it could get another push to the upside or the higher end of this supply area. So if that is the case, then we might get enough capitulation to the downside, enough of a move to the downside for gold, for then maybe seeing a nice clean push, you know, to the upside for gold, for a nice clean continuation to the upside. So we need to wait and see, right? You know, you can see that, for example, even here, what happened here over in this area, team. Take a look at this. We had price give us this huge push back down. So this corrective move back down, came back up, and then what happened? It pushed back down to this level and retested this level of demand, and then we got this impulsive move, right? So same thing to this area. It's coming back down to this major area. So previous level of resistance, now future level support. Even here, we can see that, you know, price respected this area. And so we're pretty much coming at this area right now. Could it come back down? Yes, I think short term gold may still give us a little bit of a retest back down to this level area here at 1933 before it gives us that continuation to the upside. Again, this is just a little bit kind of just to understand the overall bigger picture. I'm not saying that's exactly what's going to happen. But this will help us just kind of get an overall understanding of what we can anticipate for price. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Then we're going to go a little bit more in depth here. Let's look. Team, we've got 5 likes. Can we get it to 10 likes? Let's get it to 10 likes, team. I know we're capable. Let's get it to 10 likes. 1 second here. Let's see here. There we go. Hey, let's go. We're almost at 10 likes, team. Let's get it to 10 likes. We have 11 members here watching us live. We got Mohammed here. Tell me something about GJ. Yes, we'll take a look at GJ in a second, my man. We will definitely go over that together, so do not worry. Another thing that we need to keep in mind too, on the daily, what are we seeing here, team? Price is actually trending above our 200 moving average. Yes, this is an area in the past that we know that it is a resistance area. However, could we get another leg extension, at least retesting this high here? Yes, that is a possibility. And so we do have to kind of keep that in mind, that that's a possibility that price may even create another push back up to this high here at around the 2070 level before either we finally break above it, or we maybe come back down or shift into a potential range, right? Because we know that in the bigger picture, we are still stuck in some sort of a ranging market, okay, for gold on the daily. But if we narrow this down to the 4-hour time frame, again, like I told you guys, I'm definitely looking at shorting opportunities. I still think that it is still respecting this kind of downwards momentum, okay? We could see it like this, right? You can see that it's clear downwards momentum. And so, I mean, if it breaks above here, even if it comes up to this high, it still is in a downwards momentum until it actually finally kind of breaks above this high here. Then I would say, okay, we're looking for a potential continuation to the upside now. Okay, let's go. We've got 9 likes, team. We're almost at 10 likes. Let's get it to 10 likes. We got Isam in the house. Good morning. Good morning, Isam. We got Shawanas. Let's go, my man. Could you please guide me on US oil? Yeah, we can take a look at US oil. So let me start off first. We've got Mohammed asking about GJ, and then we'll take a look at oil as well. Okay, my man. I think I have GJ here at the bottom because I don't really trade GJ as much as I used to. So what are we looking at here? Let's take a look at the weekly. So weekly level, we're pretty much stalling out at this high. Okay, we know that this area here is a major level of resistance. previous level, look at this, we had a lot of traffic, so price kind of struggled here. But not only that, it's kind of a major level supply too. So actually, this is, I have my eye on here on the weekly. This is a key level for me, or at least a level that of interest, right? Let's put it that way. So let's take a look here. If that is the case, let's narrow this down to the daily. So we know that on the higher time frame, like the weekly, it's quite significant. Lots of indecision here. So this tells me that the bulls are starting to, you know, lose their momentum. Okay, we're no longer kind of continuing to create higher highs. You know, the bulls are starting to stall out here. Lots of indecision though, however. So, you know, if this candle closes bearish, I would say this would give us a nice idea as to where we can anticipate it to come back down to. And I think that we still have definitely a potential move to the downside. I mean, we've got over, wow, like 400 pips potentially, but I'm not saying it's going to go that low. It could come down to this area here. That's still 200 pips, right? So if we narrow this down to the 4-hour time frame, okay, what are we starting to see? Well, we could see potentially some sort of a double top here on the 4-hour time frame. Pretty clear. Not the most ideal example, but it's pretty evident. You can see that, you know, this is a high here on the 4-hour time frame, okay, and we've got, this is another rejection here on the 4-hour time frame with 2 wicks, okay, on the second level here, right? So that's a nice clean double top. I would say I'd be looking at sell setups below this neckline here. So we'd be looking at sell setups below this level structure for a potential continuation to the downside for GJ, okay? I'm not looking for sells unless it closes below this area. If it does not close below this area, okay, I am not looking for selling opportunities for GJ, okay? The reason being is because GJ could come down, okay, create a huge wick, and then continue to come back up higher or continue to range, okay? Are you guys understanding that? Yes, good. Let me know if you guys understood that explanation, team. Smash that like button, guys. We're at 9 likes. We're almost at 10 likes. Let me know if you guys have any questions as well. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm seeing here for GJ, okay? Looking at potential sells, but I'm not entering yet. I don't see any entries, okay? This is just my overall outlook, okay? So yeah, so I'd say sell setups below this lower area here, then we can see a nice kind of retest and then see it come back down to kind of this major area of demand here that give us this impulse to the upside, okay? That's really what I see overall for GJ right now at this given time. Even on the 4-hour time frame, we go down to the 1-hour time frame, you know, we can start to see prices just kind of stuck in this range. This is why I'm not entering impulsively, because I'm going to be patient and stick to my trading plan and, you know, trust my analysis, right? So let's take a look. We have US oil for one of our members asking here, so we're going to take a look at that. I think it's under crude oil. Yeah, so there we go. US oil. Okay, so we've got it here. Mohammed, no problem, man. Happy I could help, or at least give you some sort of clarity. Okay, so let's take a look at US oil. Okay, this is for our member xauusd, my man. Let's get it. Hussein, let's go. Let's take a look. So what are we looking at here for oil? Okay, so we can see that it's been trending to the downside for quite some time. Okay, basically we've kind of closed well below this area. And I think that for sure we may see it continue to go down a little bit lower and even retest this level of supply, this level of demand down here, before we see a potential continuation back up. But as of right now, we can see clearly that we are in this nice downwards momentum. We have probably enough evidence just from looking at the charts here that price will most likely, again, anything could happen, but most likely could come back down a little bit further and create even a similar wick to what we saw here, just retesting this low once more, right? We are pretty much touching here on the weekly, the 200 moving average. This is quite significant, just telling us, hey, this is a pretty significant level of support. But again, it could break it below as well too, right? So I feel like it's just going to come, oil is probably going to sell a little bit more. It's going to come back down, retest these lows, okay? And then depending on what happens there, we may then see a final pushback up, or kind of a shift into a range, right? But I would say, I feel like, you know, especially this bearish candle that we're getting right now, I feel like we're just probably wanting to, price is probably going to retest this low, okay, before it gives us either a level of support or breaks below this level. Okay, are you guys good? Are you guys understanding that? Hope you guys understood that explanation there. I know it's not I know I'm kind of explaining it a little bit quick, but I want you guys to kind of have an understanding of what I'm looking at. Okay, let's go, team. We're at 11 likes. That's amazing. Let's get it to 15 likes, team. Let's go. Let's get it to 15 likes, team. I think we're capable too. We got Fame Clave. Let's go. Would you guide on gold too? Yeah, I just went over gold, my man. But no problem. I could definitely kind of give you an idea, scope out. So longer term, we can see clearly that we are kind of in this upwards momentum. Okay. Not only this, I'm going to explain my analysis quick because I don't want to repeat it for other members that have already been here. But we can see that it's kind of price is broken above our 200 moving average here on the daily, and we're kind of holding off potentially at this level of support. Now, obviously I want to zoom in on current price action, and I think that we may, because we are kind of retesting this area here, okay, which is kind of a previous level of support, it did break below. I do feel that it may still come back down to these lows once more, possibly, before it gives us a potential impulse to the upside, or before it starts kind of ranging. So I do think that it may come back down. If it does come back down, we may see a retest back up to these highs, and it may just kind of shift in range for a bit before we get a breakout, right? I don't want to look for buys at this moment unless we break above these highs. We can kind of target these highs above here at 1983. But other than that, I wouldn't really target these highs just yet because we don't know if it's going to come back down to these lows and be stuck in a range. Okay, it's very evident it's stuck in a range. Most likely it will be, sorry. And so, you know, it's similar thing happened here, right? We had this, you know, downwards momentum, corrective move, and then what price started to give us huge bullishness, right? And then what happened? Boom, capitulated back down, retested this level of demand, and then it gave us this huge impulse to the upside. Okay, so yeah, like that's kind of what I'm seeing here so far in terms of gold. I do feel that it may short term give us a short opportunity, so sells. And then I would say longer term, a little bit more on the longer term end, we are looking for buys, right? So continuation of buys, right? So yeah, we can already see a rejection here. This candle here is a nice bearish candle here, right? So we could see potentially it may come back down and retest these lows. There's no guarantee other than the fact that, like I said, if it does break above it, then, you know, target these highs and kind of go from there. Okay. I hope you guys are understanding kind of what I'm explaining so far. Okay. We got xauusd. Let's go. Thanks a lot. No problem, man. That's what I'm here for. Happy I could help you guys in any way possible. For all the new members that are tuning in, maybe it's your first time here, make yourself at home. Make sure you're subscribed below, but also make sure you have the little bell icon turned on so you don't miss out on any single piece of content that I pull out, okay? You don't want to be missing out on these live streams. You don't want to be missing out on new content, new videos that I pull out. So make sure you guys are subscribed, but also turn on that little bell, okay? Okay, so also, I don't know if some of you guys have watched my new video. I pulled out a new video kind of just recently. It's a really nice video. If you take the time to watch it, you'll be able to see what I kind of explain, and I share with you guys some sauce in that video. So make sure you guys watch that video as well. I will be putting the link below later on, and then you guys can watch that and let me know what you think. Leave a comment there for me as well. But yeah, if you guys are new, man, like, trust me, like, we've all been there before, right? Struggling with trading, you know, trading can be, you know, daunting sometimes. It could be, you know, stressful. It could be overwhelming. It could be a lot of, you know, questions. You might have a lot of questions. You might feel lost. You might feel confused. And trust me, I was once there before. So I want you guys to know that this is a community here you can always count on, okay? This is a community you can always count on, right? The fact that I come in here live, you know what I mean, in the evenings, in the mornings as well, and I'm posting these content for you guys is because I want to be able to bless you guys, be able to give back to the community, to be able to help you guys level up on your trading, because it is possible, team. You know what I mean? Once you master this, once you have a good idea, I'm not saying mastering the markets, but mastering your skill set and your edge on the markets, trust me, the best feeling ever is being able to figure out and say, wow, it's crazy how far I've come. It's crazy how much of a difference I've made in terms of the progress, right? So it is possible. You just have to be willing to not give up, not be willing to kind of get sidetracked. A lot of traders do get sidetracked with so many things, right? So many programs, so many indicators, so many this. Just keep it simple. Don't focus on so much on, you know what I mean, overcomplicating things, right? The simpler you keep it, the better it is. And I always teach this in all of my videos and all of my live streams, guys. So if you're wondering how I look at the markets, just come on live. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're tuned in. Make sure that bell icon is turned on, your notifications. And that way you're never going to miss out on anything. So when I do come on live, which is absolutely free to come in here, make sure you take advantage, right? Make sure you connect with a team, right? Make sure you're also in our Telegram group, guys, right? The links are all below for our free Telegram group if you haven't already. And also, if you guys are looking for a broker, I have my own broker, because I know you guys always ask me, like, what broker do you use, Pedro, and all that. Best advice, it doesn't really matter what broker I use. The best advice I can give you is just make sure it's a regulated broker, okay? That's the most important thing. I don't want you guys to go through the same mistakes I went through when it came to my brokerage, right? Having issues withdrawing money, right? Having issues with spreads, right? The price difference, right? All that type of stuff, right? Having things hit your stop loss before than what it should have, right? There's a lot of stuff that happens, a lot of shady stuff that you really have to be careful, right? And so these are the things that you really have to kind of watch out for. And I know that when you're first starting out, it can be very daunting and scary because you don't know what website is recommendable or not, right? So you don't have to sign up with my link. It really doesn't matter. There is a sign up bonus with my link if you do sign up with it. I think you have to do a minimum deposit of $100. But if you click the link below and you're not in the States, I don't know why, they're Australian. Unfortunately, they don't work in the States right now. But they are regulated, which is what I love about the broker that I personally use, which is Blueberry Markets. So yeah, that is there for you guys because I know you guys have asked about it. We've got Abe here. Hi, Pedro. Do you do live every evening? I do not, Abe. I come on surprise. So I surprise you guys in the evening sometimes because obviously I do try to dedicate some time, in my other stuff that I do, my gym and everything, you know what I mean? Even with my program that I have with my inner circle group, with my students. And so I try to keep it balanced as well because sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming on my end. So I want to be able to give enough time to my students on my one-on-ones, but also be able to give you guys, some time as well. I wish I could come on live. I used to come on live up until when I actually started getting people reach out to me and say that they want to work with me, right? They want to learn from me. And so I've pretty much now I have under my belt right now, 3 students that I'm working with personally one-on-one that I've really been able to see such a huge difference in their trading, which is such a blessing for them, but also for me to be able to see their growth in a matter of like literally 2 months. One of my students, going from not even knowing what support and resistance is to completely, catching like 150 pip move on certain trades, right? It's crazy. It's crazy being able to see that it works. It's a system that works, but you really have to be willing to apply it and willing to put in the work. And this isn't just because I'm just saying, my students in this case, but this is just in general, right? If you put in the work, if you're disciplined, you will see the results, right? I'm not saying that I have the magic pill, because that's not the case, right? It's about being disciplined, putting in the work, and being consistent in that aspect. And eventually, sooner or later, same with losing weight, same with other things in life, right? You will start to see those results trickle in. And I know that we're so used to the instant gratification, because that's how our society is built upon. The instant gratification, the fast food joints, all that type of stuff. Everything is fast, go, 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 right? So we're so accustomed to that, right? But everything that really is good and something that's sustainable and something that lasts usually does come over time. It's something that is established over time, right? So best advice is just come on here when I am. Make sure your notifications are turned on. I know a lot of you, maybe can't afford, maybe you have a small account. You only have like a $50 account, or, a $500 account, or whatever. Best advice is just to make sure you tune in. Whenever I post a video, make sure you watch it from beginning to end, right? And try to absorb the information, take notes, right? Back test, right? I can't stress that enough, team. Back testing is crucial for your success when it comes to trading, right? Going over certain pairs, not being overwhelmed by so many pairs, right? Just focus on like 1 or 2 max, maybe 3 at most, right? So these are things that will really help you with your growth and your trading, right? And so, yeah, that's pretty much it, team. If you let me know, guys, if you guys are new to the family as well too, because I see a couple of new members just joining in. If you're new to the family, let me know in the chat box below. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what country you guys are joining from. I know that our family's growing. We're so close to 4,000 subscribers. We are so close to 4,000. And our family, our community has been growing extensively. So I'm very, very happy of what we've been able to establish here, team. And the value that I try to provide for you guys, man. Like, you know what I mean? If you haven't joined the family, I'm not sure what you're doing. You're missing out on a ton of value. But it's not just about that as well. It's also making sure you're always connected, right? Making sure you're plugging yourself in the community, because trading can also be very lonely. You guys know that, right? So make sure you're connected, team. But yeah, so Abe, I hope that answers your question. I wish I could come on live every evening like I used to. However, I do surprise you guys. Sometimes it is two times a week, sometimes 3 times a week. I will surprise you guys. But the best way of knowing is just making sure that you have your notifications turned on and you are subscribed. That's the best way of knowing when I'm live. And I do also make sure you are in the free Telegram group, because I always do share when I am live on there too, as well. So we got Pablo here. Pablo, hola, me tiene crazy the gold. Pablo, try not to focus so much on just focus on when you're looking at gold. If you don't see something clearly come to you right away, then just kind of stay away from it. You know what I mean? Kind of don't focus so much on being on the charts all the time, or, because even if we see, for example, here, like if we go back to gold, right, we can see that it's coming back up. So it gave us this impulse rejection here. It's rejecting our 200 moving average here on the 1 hour time frame, right? But remember what I told you guys. There's 2 scenarios here. I'm not saying, okay, we're looking for sells, it's going to come back down to this level of demand. No, what I'm saying is, hey, let's wait and see what ends up happening here, because yeah, I mean, it could catch us off guard here, and it might actually break above these highs here and probably come back up to this major level of supply up here, right? So we could have a similar move push back up here, or we could have it pull back down, right? So there's 2 ways to go about it. I wouldn't really stress out so much about what gold is doing right now at this given time. I would just kind of just wait and see what ends up happening, other than the fact that it is kind of, it's kind of just ranging sideways. Like, I really don't see anything other than the fact that it's kind of just consolidating, ranging back and forth, right? So I just kind of stay away. Team, we're at 12 likes. Can we get it to 15 likes? Let's get it to 15 likes, team. I know we're capable. Let's go. We got Abe. What are the best 3 pairs for beginners to focus on? I would say That's a good question, Abe. The best pairs that you should focus on is really when you're starting out, pairs that aren't correlated with the dollar. Okay. For example, I really have I have CAD-JPY. If you guys look at my other videos, okay, that I've done with CAD-JPY and stuff like that, my other videos here on CAD-JPY have been literally trades that have gone up like, I don't know, 150 pips. We've gotten massive moves here, like, 150, 200 pips, 300 pips easily on CAD-JPY. Okay. This pair to me is one of my favorite pairs that I like to trade. Doesn't mean that it's going to be 100% like easy pair to trade. No. Look at this, for example. It created this ascending wedge pattern formation, gave us a huge impulse, gave us some sort of a double top here area here. Look at this huge wick. That's probably news. And then it came back down to this level. We were looking for potential continuation to the upside. Well, because why? We have a nice ascending wedge pattern formation. We had a break, retest, and it failed on the retest. Okay. Very simple structure. Okay. Are you guys paying attention to this, right? Are you guys understanding what I'm saying, right? Had I been, maybe impatient and saw this candle here, I would have probably a newbie rookie mistake would have been like, okay, buys from here, right? But we have to be patient. This is why I always tell you guys, before I get into any trade, similar to what I said even here with gold, right? We need to see what ends up happening, because for all I know here on gold, we may come back down and retest this major level of demand or this level of support before it gives us a pushback to the upside, right? Or it may shift into a range before it gives a continuation to the upside, right? Bigger picture, right? I'm starting to look at the markets. This is how I look at the markets, how I approach it, just to give you guys an idea, okay? Team, we're at 14 likes. Can we get it to 20 likes? Let's get it to 20 likes, guys. Really do appreciate the love. We've got shout out to Waldino, Pedro. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Welcome. Sorry, guys, if I'm a little bit tired when I'm speaking right now. Like I said, I just came back from the gym, so I'm pretty exhausted. Did a killer workout. So, yeah, if you hear it in my voice and stuff like that, just been busy all day. So. We got Waldino. Let's go. Pedro the GOAT. Appreciate it, my man. I really do. Like I said, man, it's not just about me. It's about us together as a family, man. I'm telling you guys, man, we got to win together. That's the most important thing, man. And giving back. I always say that, me as a Christian, I always like to give back. I feel that that's something that, is important, right? So, like, it's always important that, even if you make profits or if you find that, something that, you've been blessed for whatever reason, it's always nice to be able to give back to others, because you don't know what that person's going through, right? Everyone has a story, team. You know that? Everyone's going through something, right? And, being kind and being able to give back is something that could be huge, right? It could really, really save a life. It could create an impact, right? It could change a situation for someone, right? You don't know if you buy someone a meal or if you give someone $100 or if you do, you know what I mean? You don't know how that could completely change someone's life. Maybe someone didn't have enough for rent, right? Maybe someone didn't have enough for transportation, right? There's so many things that we could do as traders also to improve ourselves, right? Not only that, trading helped me so much with my discipline, right? It helped me so much with being disciplined on sticking with, for example, the gym, with nutrition, right? For example, back then when I wasn't trading, when I first got initially into cryptocurrency and I got initially introduced into the trading world, when it came to the iMarkets Live, the Kubera thing, I really started, I always, back in the day, I used to take care of myself when I was in high school, but I was kind of at that time, I was like, all right, whatever, I'll eat whatever, all that type of stuff. But trading also helps you kind of want to improve yourself. You know what I mean? As a disciplined trader, you're like, okay, I want to take care of my health. You know what I mean? I want to be able to do this, right? I want to be able to drink more water as opposed to drinking pop, right? Or thankfully I didn't have that issue. But when it came to chips, I used to love chips all the time, right? That was my weakness back then, right? So, these things and changes, you can apply it on a day-to-day basis, right? And so I also teach this all the time, guys. I teach this to my students as well. I tell them, right, it's not just about the trading, it's not just about the technicals, it's not just about the fundamentals, it's not just about all these other aspects, right, when it comes to trading and your success, but it also has to do with your health, right? How's your mental health, right? How's your actual physical health, right? And so, you know, a lot of people, they resort to, you know, meditation, right? I like to meditate and pray, which is the way I like, that's kind of my connection that I have, you know, with my creator. And that's just the way I like to do it, right? And some people, you know, I have a friend of mine, he likes to do his meditation stuff, right? So you find how you can improve yourself best in this case, right? But man, you know, it's also realizing how blessed we are, you know, how blessed, you know, and how good God is, right? And being able to have us the opportunity, the fact that you're watching this live stream, right, on your device, right? You have a device. You're blessed with an iPhone. You're blessed with a Samsung, right? You have a device that you're watching, right? Maybe you have an LG or something, right? But you have something, right? There's people that don't have that, right? There's people that would wish they could know how to trade, right, or be able to trade, but they can't because they can't afford a computer. They can't even afford a tablet. They can't even afford a phone, right? So the fact that we're here this evening, team, I want you guys to know and remember, that's why I called my free Telegram group Blessed Traders Academy. I didn't just call it Blessed Traders Academy just because, I don't know, I felt like calling it blessed. But the fact that we are fortunate and blessed for another day, another opportunity that God has given us, right? So really, really awesome. You know, it's always good to, you know, reflect, right? And being grateful, because the more you reflect and grateful and you focus less on the money aspect of things, the more you're going to see results, the more you're going to have that kind of attraction come back to you, you know what I mean? And God's going to bless you multiple ways, right? So, you know, that's really what's worked for me. Again, everyone is different, right? But I'm basically just kind of sharing with you guys kind of my outlook and how I look at the markets and how I look at life as a whole, right? If I focus so much on just the money, I'm just going to chase it away, right? And at the end of the day, money is just a tool, right? To be able to just survive, to be able to bless other people, to be able, but you have to be careful from, you know, when you start out trading, a lot of traders, they fall in love with the aspect of profits and money and making instant money and flipping an account and this, and that's cool, but you have to kind of detach yourself from the money aspect things, right? You have to kind of be like, okay, let me focus on the language first, right? I want to learn this language. I don't understand it. I remember I used to say that. I don't understand this language, but I know that one day I will, and I really genuinely want to learn how to do this, because once I figure this out, I know that this will be a blessing, right? So we got Mario Morning. Let's go. Shout out to Mario in the house. We got Abe. Amen, bro. Yeah, man, like I'm telling you guys, right? I'm just speaking from the heart, man, and I hope that, you know, my words can encourage you, can bless you in some way possible. Maybe, you know, you're feeling down or dismotivated or whatever the case is. Just stay encouraged. I know that it's not easy, right? I know that because, you know, life isn't always going to be smooth sailing. But the most important thing is finding something that you're passionate about. If you find peace when you do trading, if you find you enjoy trading, that's what I found. I found that trading was something that I actually enjoyed doing. You know what I mean? That's why I don't mind coming on here on my own personal time when I could be sleeping after coming from the gym, where I could be watching a movie with my wife right now, right? But I'm here with you guys because I actually do enjoy also spending time with you guys and also looking at the charts together, right? If I didn't really enjoy this, I would just be like, yeah, you know, whatever, and just, that's it. And you would sense it. You would know that I just don't enjoy looking at the markets, right? You know what I mean? So there's many aspects to a team, but, you know, learn to love it if you love it, if you like it. You know, it's not for everyone, but that's just kind of my 2 cents on that. Anyways, let's kind of continue to go over here on, I think we were looking at Euro USD. It seems like it may be breaking below this area. You know, created a little bit of a fake out here. Okay. We were probably anticipating it to continue to go sorry, to break to the upside, and it seems like it's still kind of in this downwards momentum. So like I said, I'd like to see closure below this area here for me to start looking or considering selling opportunities here for Euro USD. Okay, it would have to definitely close below this area here. I would say to be safe, I would like to see it close below this level area here for selling opportunities for Euro USD. Continuation of sells. Okay, team, we're at 16 likes. Can we get it to 20 likes? Let's get it to 20 likes. Okay, give me 1 second here, team. 1 sec. Just gonna close this window here. There we go. Team, we're at 16 likes. Can we get it to 20 likes? That is the question of the day. Let's get it to 20 likes. Awesome, team. We're at 18. We're so close. Okay. So anyways, like I said, we're looking at probably, I would say, safe bet for sure. Sells below this area here. To be completely safe, I would say at this wick bottom low here for sell setups for Euro USD. But that's just playing it really safe. Because we do need to realize that in the past, you can see that this huge wick here. And then we have this huge impulse to the upside. So this is an area of demand. So we could be caught by surprise here, and we could see an impulse to the upside. So keep that in mind, team, that this is a possibility here for Euro USD, okay? We may see it, reject this level, and if we see that, we see some sort of a bullish candle form, and we could potentially see a continuation to the upside, okay? Let's move on to GU. What are we looking at, GU? So GU, we had a beautiful sell trade opportunity. As you guys can see, I think we missed it by a bit, but overall I knew that it was going to come back up to these highs. Excuse me. This level of demand up here, and also pretty much this area of demand up here. And so I knew that it was going to reject from this area, and we are getting a nice rejection. Let's move up to the daily, however, and see where we're at. So on the daily, yeah, we're starting to see a potential shift. So I'd say longer term, I mean, we could start looking maybe at potential sells here for GU, right? So let's see here, the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, if it does sell if it does sell below this area here in closure, then we're definitely looking for a continuation of sells here for GU. Yeah. So we had that one pretty spot on. Unfortunately, we missed it by like a couple pips, but it did end up going in our direction. Okay, so I'd say sell setups below this area. I would want to see closure. So, right, strong momentum breaking below this area here, this level structure. Right, wait for some nice retest and then a nice clean continuation to the bottom level of this area here, which is this level of demand. Okay. Are you guys understanding everything so far? Let me know. You guys good? You guys understanding it? Is it helpful? Good. Team Rat, 18 likes. 18 likes. We're very close to 20. Okay, so anyways, so that's kind of what I see here for GU, odd USD. Let's see what's going on with odd USD. Oh, odd USD is selling. It's continuation of sells. It was stuck in this range. I think it will continue to go down lower. It's got lots of room to the downside. Yeah, I still think, yeah, if we do break below this area, the next kind of major area I see is down here. Let's see. Obviously, this is the weekly, so there's a massive gap here. Daily looking bearish. 4 hour looking bearish. Oh yeah. All right. We've got an hour, so this one, we've got an hour left on the 4 hour. This 4 hour closes below this wick here. Then, yeah, bearish below this wick. We're definitely looking for continuation of sells. So, yeah, it's kind of what I see here for odd USD. Okay, do you guys have any questions for me? Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you guys are looking to join in my VIP inner circle, where we do live Zoom calls, okay, with my students, share my analysis, outlooks, all that type of stuff, make sure you guys check that out. That is my VIP inner circle, okay. If you're looking for a recommended regulated broker, this is my broker, okay. If you sign up with my link, there's a sign up bonus with it as well, team. Again, I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes I did. And this is our free Telegram group. Almost passing out. Man, that workout was crazy. So anyways, guys, I'm going to leave this here with you guys. I don't know if I'll probably won't leave the charts on. Yeah, I won't leave the charts on. But yeah, we'll unless you guys really want me to leave the charts, we'll see. I'm going to put the website here too as well. I do have to update it, however. We got Abe, almost 1 year demo trading. I'm a slow learner, I guess. Laugh out loud. Hey, no worries, Abe. Everything's step by step. Like, don't ever feel pressured or rushed. You know, it took me 3.5 years to learn or master basically or not master, I would say learn or really get to the point where I am at for Forex. And then total years trading and just kind of overall investing was about 5.5 years ago. So it takes time. So it definitely takes time. Does it mean it's going to take 3 years? No. Definitely some people could learn in a year. Some people can learn in 6 months. It just really depends on the person, right? Definitely it does take time though. It's a year's not too bad. At least you're kind of comfortable with what you're working with. Some people, I mean, you know, are so new to everything, all different aspects of trading, that it does take some time. It's a lot of information out there. So we got Mario Perez. Let's go, Mario. Do you do live stream on YouTube? Yes, I do. I do live streams. So basically, I've got on my notes here. So the live streams are basically in the mornings at 7 a.m. So it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do the live streams in the mornings at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. And then in the evenings like this, again, I surprise you guys, right? If it makes sense, like if I have time, I will do it. However, if you want to take advantage and be kind of a little bit more, like a close interaction with my other students, then I have my VIP Inner Circle, which I do exclusive live Zoom calls where I actually go over your charts. You have any questions, right? You can get it directly answered to me, right? Obviously right now, you know, it's a little bit lower volume, right? In terms of like how much members we have live here, but sometimes it gets pretty busy, right? So being able to actually have me answer your questions live in person is pretty cool, right? Instead of a chat, you can actually ask questions like face to face. And I know that when I first started, that was a huge thing, man. That was a huge thing when it came to really trying to, you know, learn, like a learning aspect, right? It's really hard because when you're starting trading, there's so many questions you have, right? So all you're looking for when you're trading is you're looking for clarity. At least I know that's what I looked for. I was like, how does this work if this does this? How does that? And so I had so many questions that it was like everyone told me something different. And so it was even more confusing, right? And so there was all these different programs. I bought all these different courses over time. And long story short, it did help me become who I am today. So I definitely don't look back on that in that sense. But yeah, that's really kind of what, you know, molded me to the person that I am today when it comes to that type of stuff. But yeah, all the resources are there. If you guys need anything, my Inner Circle one-on-one mentorship program, that one I only have one more spot left because there's only so much that I can do because I do it like, you know, live one-on-one Zoom calls, you know, with voice notes and phone calls with my student. And so that's something that does require a lot of my own time. With the VIP Inner Circle as well, that does consume a lot of my own time as well too on the back end, you know, kind of sharing my analysis with you guys, sharing all these, you know, trade ideas, doing the live Zoom calls, right? All that type of stuff is a lot on the back end. But it's there. And I think that it's not just about signals or following or copy and pasting, but you as a trader being able to actually take your own trades on your own eventually and be like, wow, now I understand this. Now I'm getting the clarity I was really looking for, right? So it is possible. It's just you have to, you know, look at it and think differently and be like, okay, I want to do this because this is going to help me improve my skill set. Because once you master this language, I'm telling you, there's no one that can take this away. Only God. But there's no one that could take this skill set away, right? And so once you master it, you're golden, right? You know, that's something that you already have kind of drilled in your head, and you know, you're able to apply that and, you know, be able to make your profits. So anyways, team, we're at 18 likes. Can we get it to 20 before we call it a night? Can we get it to 20 likes? Hope you guys are all doing well, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream here with me. If you're new to the family, if you're new to La Familia, make sure you subscribe below. Make sure you're subscribed, but also make sure you have that little bell icon. Click that bell icon and click all notifications so you don't miss out on any single piece of content I pull out. We got Abe here. Blessings, Pedro. Thank you so much for your time and hard work. No problem, Abe. It's a pleasure for me to be able to help you guys in any way possible. I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, being able to give back, being able to get those messages from you guys telling me how much just one simple video completely helped you with your trading or changed your mindset, it's a blessing. So being a part of that is amazing. It just gives me purpose into what I'm doing and where God wants me to go. So I'm very, very happy with hearing those messages, getting those messages, guys. And so, being able to help you guys as much as possible is my goal, and I want you guys to see yourself being able to be successful in your trading. So team, I've got this link here. So this is my latest video that I have. Okay, this video, I recommend you watch it. I have another video coming out, don't worry. There's more content coming out. We're pushing heavy content, so make sure you guys tune in on that as well. Okay, but here's the link to my latest video. Okay, make sure, one sec, I'm actually gonna put it here, so one sec. Where is it here? Okay, so that's there. So we're gonna click save. We're gonna put it here later. Okay. I want you guys to, if you have the chance, but to be able to watch this over. Okay, so I'm going to put the link to my playlist here, but my latest video that you see here, team, the first video should be my latest video, okay, from this playlist. So that link right there, if you click that link should take you to my latest video, which is Forex trading was hard until I found this secret. So that video, okay, make sure you guys watch that video from beginning to the complete end. Make sure you watch all of it. And just listen closely to what I say, right? It's more kind of a face-to-face interaction, but I really want you guys to grasp this concept, okay? And I share some sauce in that video, so make sure you guys go watch that video. It's connected to my playlist as well too. So after you're done watching that video, if you want to see my other videos where how you can grow a small account, or if you're feeling like you're about to quit, make sure you guys watch those latest videos that I have. And if you watch the video, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video. Don't be shy and leave a comment there in the comment section of that video, because I will read the comments, okay? And I'm like I said, I will read the comments, and if there's any suggestions or whatever, or if it you found that the video blessed you in any way possible, let me know. Let me know, team. You know what I mean? Let me know if you enjoyed the video, right? So the link is right there. Okay, I put the link there in the chat. Make sure you guys click that link right now and go watch that playlist, because I have a lot of value in that playlist. A lot of value. If you're really serious about your trading, I'm not telling you, hey, join my VIP. My VIP is there, my inner circle. That's awesome. But I'm telling you, go and watch these free videos that I literally put them up. I uploaded them for free. Go and watch them. And watch it to entirety. Take notes, okay? And if you don't understand something, just go back, rewatch the video again, okay? Until you kind of get that clarity and understanding as to what I'm covering, okay? And trust me, I'm telling you, if you do what I'm telling you and you actually do watch the videos, you will see a change in your trading, okay? You will see a difference. And obviously it's gradual, right? But you will see a difference, team. And that's the most important thing, okay? We got Lee Rahman. Good morning from India, bro. Hey, bro, I appreciate it, my man. I really do. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support, guys. Appreciate the love. You guys are awesome, man. Okay, so I'm going to leave all the links here for you guys. Okay, recommended broker that I use is Blueberry Markets. Okay, they are regulated. If you use my link, there's a sign-up bonus. Make sure you deposit $100, and you will get you'll take advantage of that bonus. Okay, using my link. That is the free Telegram group as well. Make sure you guys are tuned in on that as well. We have an amazing community on there, man. So really, really awesome. Thank you so much, guys. We reached the 19 likes. Was hoping to reach 20, but it's all good. You know, it is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be live as well, too. So keep an eye out on tomorrow. Make sure you guys are connected.